Hey, Oscar Carmona, owner of Healing Grounds Certified Biodynamic Nursery located in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. Today I'd like to talk to you about making a wood composting bin. The wonderful thing about making a composting bin made out of wood is that it can be made out of any form of recycled wood, for example, something that you may have on hand and not need to go out to the store to buy. And I'd like to show you a very simple version of a wood bin that doesn't have a lid on it, but instead it has a lot of leaves and grass clippings, and I have worms inside here. But I've just basically taken some plywood sheets and some large planks that were just lying around my backyard, and I've driven in some wood posts just to hold the plywood in place and put them on end. And basically I've created a rectangular shaped box that doesn't have a bottom. Now this is a simple bin. I use it in my nursery operation because it's pure green waste, no meat products or grease or bread. I don't attract any sort of rodent populations to my bin. If in a home situation that is a concern, of course you can have a nice wooden bin, smaller, actually maybe 3x5 or 2x3, something like that. If it's an area where you're not accumulating a lot of green waste, then you could have a totally enclosed bin with a nice lid, and that would be appropriate, especially if your primary source of green waste is your kitchen scraps. If not, you can have a larger bin. It can be taller if you have more of a, if you want to go vertical and create a little bit more heat. This is a cold bin because I have worms in it, so I don't really have a need to create a lot of loft here. But if you wanted to create more heat and you had a lot of green waste, that wouldn't be appropriate for worms, but it would be appropriate for you to convert that material into compost in a timely fashion, and that's what the purpose of having a nice tall bin. And of course the wood affords maybe a nicer aesthetic, and you can maintain the material upright into a limited space a lot more effectively than just allowing the pile to sit there on its own. If you were interested in something a little bit nicer as well aesthetically, you could purchase redwood or cedar material is good, or any kind of wood that you could fashion into a bin. People actually also recycle pallets is a good way to get a wooden type composting stall or a fully enclosed composting system. I'm Oscar Carmona, owner of Healing Grounds Certified Biodynamic Nursery located in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. Happy gardening.